Yep, there we go.
Nice, perfect. Yeah, have at it, man.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm excited about them releasing all that information about the new set. It's
Yeah, I
definitely gonna
already
change
got a
everything.
blister.
Is there any legendaries that at the time you're wanting to craft you're gonna save dust for the expansion, or do you know?
Oh, there's another pyroblast. I would like to actually get one of those. Um, I I know I should put it off because of the set's doing away with it, but I would like to do Mal'Ganis or that little blood mage. Oh, there's a good new card, Savager.
Yeah,
Two rares.
yeah, Blood Mage is really good for sure.
Up, legendary and epic. Let's see what I got. Here's my epic. Ancient of War and the
That's very
legendary.
good.
Ooh,
Nice.
I've already got him, so that's some dust. Dang it! Now I just spent time
Right.
crafting him.
Yeah, if you're doing the math of crafting versus buying packs, I believe it's that's a nice gold. I believe it's 4 times more efficient to get them through packs than to craft anything.
Sure. Ooh, a golden
Oh,
Rattata.
nice. I think I definitely crafted both of mine. I don't think I was fortunate to pull any of mine.
Sweet.
Where are you from, Herbie? You might have told me before, but I can't remember. Or Herbie.
There's even some of these rares I don't have.
Yeah, you definitely want to fill out your classic collection. That's the main, that's the core set. And the cards are just better. If you put these cards up against any other cards in the game, these are by far better. If you'll give me just a second, I'm going to see if anybody's on my friends list because they might actually enjoy.
All right.
I think everybody knows my stream by now, but I definitely want to Okay, 1 second. Let me load up the screen. There you go. New Jersey. If you had to guess where you think I'm from with my accent, I've asked 3 people that, and I've got the same answer from all 3 people. I'm actually proud of the answer.
What do they say?
I ain't gonna say until Herbie tells me where he thinks I'm from.
Oh, okay. Let's see what Herbie says too. That's funny. Juggler. Eviscerate. That's a good one to get.
Oh yeah, you definitely want to have both of those. That conceal's good too.
Repentance. Somewhere down south. Yeah, that's true.
It's near Tennessee. Um, the 3 people I was telling you that I've asked that before said Texas.
No, everybody usually guesses mine, Alabama. Which, pretty dang close. Ooh, epic. Snake Draft. Those are all good cards. Wow, that's a good pack.
Yeah, that is. All 5 of those are playables.
Ooh, legendary.
Mm,
I wonder if it's a golden legendary.
boy, that'd be nice.
It's a cool little card. I don't see a lot of people running.
Yeah. It's funny, I've had him in arena twice, and both times I screwed people. It was glorious.
Well, dude, the legendaries are doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, regardless of what they are, you can't just beat flat dust, because you can get what you want with it.
Well, I don't think I have him.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you don't have him, it's great to fill out your collection. If you do, it's obviously the more legendaries, the better.
Excuse me.
It's funny, I guess, dust-wise, you would much rather pull more legendaries than you do golds. But, man, you pulled the legendaries.
Not a bad little pack. Oop, epic. Spellbender. You don't see that one run a lot, but when you do, it messes with people's heads.
Yeah, Control Mages actually run that card. There's a new Control Mage deck that runs that. They run about 6 secrets. It's nuts.
Wow.
And I seen that card hit a mind control the other day. My buddy's like rank 6. It was beautiful. So he casted that. He waited to cast that card till turn 9 against a priest, and then he cast it. So when the priest used his entire turn for mind control, it grabbed that. It'll also make the entomb hit it. So I doubt it'll be used in standard, which it may be, but I can see it being used now.
Ah, that little Murloc's good in those Murloc decks.
Yeah, the Murloc Paladin deck, I'm upset because the old Murkai, the legendary Murloc, is not going to be in standard. And that was the standard deck I planned on playing on release, was Murloc Paladin. That Auctioneer is used in, I think, the best rogue deck right now. That's the deck I play, that Miracle Rogue deck.
Is that the one with Mal'Ganis or no?
That's Malygos, but yeah. But yeah, it's the one you're thinking of. He gets 5 spell power.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty fun. You play Auctioneer on turn 6 or 7, and you draw like 8 cards in a turn. It can get nuts quick. Ooh, nice.
Look at that gold Mana Worm. Oh, that's real. And a Blade Fury. I don't think I have any of those. Maybe I have one.
Yeah, you definitely want 2 of those. Man, that Mana Worm's awesome.
Sweet. Ooh, another epic. Look at that. Getting some good epics tonight. Ah, another. I don't think I have 2 big game hunters.
Yeah, I know Druids are running 2 big game hunters in the same deck, and I know most Control Warriors are running 2 now. Because it lets them hold them to their brawl for longer. Don't you have a gold Shadow Flame? You got that from your rewards, didn't you?
I think so. Down to less than 30 packs. Have you seen anybody run that Bestial Wrath? I've never seen it play.
No, I haven't. I actually didn't know the card existed. That's pretty rare, too, for me to see something I didn't know existed.
I run a couple of hunter decks, so I've seen it in my collection.
Yeah.
I've never seen it played. I think I've got a gold one.
It's funny, I made a Face Hunter deck, my 3rd day of playing. It's my top left deck, which means it's the oldest deck I have, and I don't think I've ever modified it besides put my golds in. I've definitely never browsed through the hunter cards to create my own hunter deck or something.
All of those are good.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have 2 Lava Bursts to play Shaman.
That Acro Shaman, it looks like a cheap deck, but man, it looks fun.
Yeah. The only thing is it takes a lot of experience to play because you have to know when to go. That Feral Spirit's in it too, so that's a really good pull. But it is a very cheap deck. but you have to know when to go balls to the wall. And the biggest thing about aggro shaman is you get really punished if you don't mulligan well against every class, and you have to, you got to use your statistics. If you're playing a warlock, do you think it's a zoo lock or a control lock, and that's a big difference.
I don't know if I've ever seen that card.
Yeah, I've never seen it played, but I mean, every time I see it, I'm like, that just doesn't seem like that bad of a card, especially as a curve topper. But I mean, I guess a 7, 8 to 9. If it was a 6-8, it would probably be played. Having that 7 lets a big game hunter come active. I have 2 foil Azure Drakes. Both are gold. Both of them I pulled from packs. So that's awesome. All my control decks have 2 gold Azure Drakes.
Oh, I hate that stupid priest card there.
Yep, that changes games for sure.
20 packs left. Let's see what we can get. Pulling a Jiraxis probably isn't that bad, though. Oh, a Molten Giant. I only have one, and it's golden.
Yeah, you definitely want that. Not all Warlocks are playing Reno Lock, even in competitive play. The Winter Championship, it's about 50-50 if they're playing Control, if it's Reno Lock or Standard.
Well, I mean, that's what helped me run Reno, is because I didn't have enough to craft 2 of everything.
Right, yeah, it's expensive deck, hand lock, for sure.
And Reno allows me to have to have 1. Man, that's a good pack.
I've died so many times that 0 casting card in Grom Hellscream. That lay on hands. That's in mid-range Paladin and that Paladin Murloc deck.
I love it when I play Freeze Mage and they pull that one on me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good feeling right after Alex.
Not much. 15 packs. I need another good legendary.
Yeah, whenever you try dual monitors, you'll never go back. It's so nice having my stream up on one. I think that's your second gold, isn't it? Or is that your first gold, Siphon Soul?
I'm not sure. Regardless, it's nice.
Yeah, Control Warrior's definitely super expensive right now. My version of Reno Lock's pretty dang expensive too, though. It's either 6, 7, or 8 legendaries. It's pretty nuts. But then again, he's right. Control Warrior might have a couple less legendaries, but it has a hell of a lot more epics. There's another Siphon Soul. I've got like 3 people on my friends list that has a full gold Control Warrior deck. So it's beautiful. And it's funny, in competitive play, they're all running that Beetle. The 2 mana, 1/1, get a 3 cost card. Scarab, that's it, Jeweled Scarab.
Yeah. 10 packs left. Another Pyro Blast. And do you believe I had to craft 1? I didn't have it now. I've opened like 6 in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
So aggravating.
Yeah, when the game first came out, Pyroblast and Mind Control actually cost 8 instead of 10.
Wow.
So a lot of people obviously ran 2 copies of both, if you're playing Major Priest.
7.
That didn't rage, I swear I have the worst luck.
Ooh, looky there.
Yeah, there you go. You're on your way to your golded out Control Warrior deck now.
I'm up a little ways to
29 cards to go.
Yeah.
Come on, Gold Grom Hellscream, do it.
Ooh, there it is, Bill, look.
Oh, there it is, yeah. Gold grown, did I call it? At least I called the legendary.
Dude, I don't think I have one.
Yeah. I mean, in a Patron Warrior deck, you own all the cards now. I mean, it's statistically the hardest deck to play, period. But, you need him for that now. I can't believe that was a Grom. That's insane. I can't believe you actually pulled the Groms. I said that before we even knew you had a legendary. Been awesome if it was gold.
Yeah, that would be real cool. There's another one stupid Beastial has.
Yeah.
3 packs. Come
Here.
on, give me another good gold card.
You're going to have to pull your Reno deck up for me and let me see if you have a gold Siphon Soul in it.
Okay. Well, I think I took all my golds out because I kind of want them to match.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we'll just look at my collection real quick. That's where we're at. Alright, last pack.
I definitely can't imagine ever pulling golds out of my deck, but I mean, it makes sense being consistent.
So far, good pack. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's go.